Do one thing at a time, and while doing it put your whole soul into it to the exclusion of all else. Arise, awake, stop not until your goal is achieved. Believe in yourself and the world will be at your feet. The greatest sin is to think yourself weak. Take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, and live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body, be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success, that is way great spiritual giants are produced. In a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in a wrong path. Anything that makes weak, physically, intellectually, and spiritually, reject it as poison. In a conflict between the heart and the brain, follow your heart. Whatever you think that you will be, if you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, you will be. You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point. Great work requires great and persistent effort for a long time. Character has to be established through 1,000 stumbles. You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself. All knowledge that the world has ever received comes from the mind. The infinite library of the universe is in our own mind. The world is the great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. Each work has to pass through these stages: ridicule, opposition, and then acceptance. Those who think ahead of their time are sure to be misunderstood. The brain and muscles must develop simultaneously. Iron nerves with an intelligent brain, and the whole world is at your feet. Fear is death, fear is sin, fear is hell, fear is unrighteousness, and fear is wrong life. All the negative thoughts and ideas that are in the world have proceeded from this evil spirit of fear. They alone live, who live for others. All powers are within you, you can do anything and everything. The whole life is a succession of dreams. My ambition is to be a conscious dreamer, that is all. Are great things ever done smoothly? Time, patience, and indomitable will must show. Comfort is no test of truth. Truth is often far from being comfortable. Education is the manifestation of perfection already existing in man. Don't look back, forward, infinite energy, infinite enthusiasm, infinite daring, and infinite patience. Then alone can great deeds be accomplished. The fire that warms us can also consume us. It is not the fault of the fire. All the powers in the universe are already ours. It is we who have put our hands before our eyes and cry that it is dark. The great secret of true success, of true happiness, is this: the man or woman who asks for no return, the perfectly unselfish person, is the most successful. Are you unselfish? That is the question. If you are, you will be perfect without reading a single religious book, without going into a single church or temple. The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. Blessed are they whose bodies get destroyed in the service of others. Where can we go to find God if we cannot see Him in our own hearts and in every living being? The greatest religion is to be true to your own nature. Have faith in yourselves. I, for one, thoroughly believe that no power in the universe can withhold from anyone anything they really deserve. Strength is life, weakness is death. To advance, we must have faith in ourselves first and then in God. Those who have no faith in themselves can never have faith in God. The greatest truths are the simplest things in the world, simple as your own existence. We reap what we sow. We are the makers of our own fate. The wind is blowing, those vessels whose sails are unfurled catch it, and go forward on their way. but those which have their sails furled do not catch the wind. Is that the fault of the wind? We make our own destiny. All love is expansion, all selfishness is contraction. Love is therefore the only law of life. He who loves lives, he who is selfish is dying. Therefore love for love's sake, because it is law of life, just as you breathe to live. However we may receive blows, and however knocked about we may be, the soul is there and is never injured. We are that infinite. Neither seek nor avoid, take what comes. Condemn none. If you can stretch out a helping hand, do so. If you cannot, fold your hands, bless your brothers, and let them go their own way. So long as there is desire or want, it is a sure sign that there is imperfection. A perfect, free being cannot have any desire. The moment I have realized God sitting in the temple of every human body, the moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him, that moment I am free from bondage, everything that binds vanishes, and I am free.